You know, we look at our business right now and we think that we have a lot of problems, but people mistake problems. You see, in our industry, we don't have problems. Rather, we have challenges. And challenges really are kind of just a game. So what we perceive to be problems right now, we need to find a way to look at them as a game. And it's going to help get you through these markets when times are bad. Listen, if it's a problem, we don't want to face it. But if it's a game, we want to win it. Just keep that in mind as we go through the show today. And make sure you stick around to the end because we've got a webinar we're going to do for you that I think could change your business. So here's a question I have for you now. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? But according to a company called AccountTECH, 80% of real estate firms are going to be unprofitable, thus fail with the newly arranged compensation structure with real estate agents on their buyer side transactions that's about to be put in place.
The study analyzed the operations of 100 randomly selected brokerages with agent counts ranging between 5 and 5,000. According to the report, the study calculated the future net profit for brokerages while assuming that sales volume, company overhead, and agent split percentages remain at current levels. It found that even a minor decrease in the commission rates charged to sellers made the companies in the study unprofitable.
Take this whole thing with a grain of salt because this is during the worst market in the history of real estate. So yeah, of course, any changes are going to help already not profitable real estate companies, but let's just assume this is a possible outcome. What could be the byproduct of said possible outcome? Well, brick and mortar becomes a thing of the past, which probably is a good thing since most agents don't show up to the office for work anyways. Those few brick and mortar real estate offices that are going to be left standing are going to be packed with the few exceptional, successful agents who understand the importance of work in a professional environment in a professional office, which means those offices will be buzzing with representatives from every mortgage company in a 50-mile radius around it, trying to find a way to get their business. In short, your competition is going to get a hell of a lot more stiff. And you see, to some capacity, this is our future, but our future is happening right now.
While nearly 80% of firms would be unprofitable if commission dropped to 2%, the study found that 60% would be unprofitable if commissions dropped to 2.5%. Additionally, the study looked at how agent count and physical office count impacts future profitability. It found that among the companies with 3 storefronts, only 14% would remain profitable if commission rates dropped to 2% per side. When it comes to agent count, the study found that for firms with 100 to 5,000 agents, 88% will be unprofitable if the average agent commission drops to 2%.
88% gone if commissions go to 2%. Commissions are going to go below 2%, so you do the math. See, some brokerages, and some shockingly big brokerages, are going to go out of business. Some will be absorbed by others, but mainly agents who do little to no business, which is the vast majority of the rank and file, well, they're out. This will leave a fewer concentration of realtors with an enormous upside. They will be the benefactors of fewer agents to compete with in an expanding real estate market. The truth is, NAR has always boasted, for decades, nearly 100 years, about how huge their membership numbers are. They've since quit doing that because attrition is killing them. The truth is, NAR would boast about having too many agents, more agents than the housing market could ever sustain, thus creating revenue shortages for most of its membership. Just not enough potatoes in the pot to feed all of the hungry mouths out there. And NAR bragged about this. NAR and the truly professional wing of the real estate industry should be applauding the membership and agent correction as a healthy one, and the only way to truly create a uniform professional real estate agent. As for us lenders out there right now, on the other hand, well, these ripples from what's taking place with the real estate agents is going to be felt. We'll just call this our future month's feature presentations. It's going to be painfully felt by us. Fewer agents means stiff competition for a smaller pool of more successful realtors. That means our numbers of loan officers are going to drop as well, and we will feel the ace of a similar contraction. Office fronts, they're going to be gone by and large. Numbers are going to be significantly down, but those left standing like agents, as this complete overhaul of our industry settles, are going to find a profession full of professional agents who will be serving all of our communities in a manner that they've never experienced before. In short, though I disagree with a settlement, I believe the end product that we're going to deliver to consumers is going to be wildly better for everybody. And for our efforts in survivability, we are going to be, in the mortgage space, compensated generously with more transactions and fewer agents and loan officers to compete against.
So hang in there. Attrition and time are truly the best marketing tools at our disposal right now. Focus on your business and solidifying your relationships with agents, as these deep roots will help you through this metamorphosis.
And as I started the show, you might see this as a problem. This ain't a problem. This is a challenge. And challenges are games. So enjoy the game in the months to come. Now moving on, with investors buying 1 in 5 homes in the market right now, loan officers need to understand the importance the investor plays in their future viability. We over here, yes, we have been going down this investor road, and we've secured private money for investors that fit outside of all the product boxes, even our non-QM. We do have institutional money that doesn't really fall under the non-QM category. Investor loans that include bridge loans, blanket loans, multi-use loans, church loans, restaurant loans, and storefronts. No joke, we have done that over here. We're doing a private money deal on a rural 60 acres where they're putting 3 properties on it. We've got a church loan and a multi-use loan with a Mexican restaurant in front of a duplex and a single family residence. And we found money for all of them, totaling about $6 million in business. And they're easier than your typical track home agency type of deals that most everybody is doing, because there's less moving parts and borrowers by and large who really kind of have their crap together.
Now, the point of this for you loan officers, investor deals, getting investors, training agents to find investors, servicing investors with a complete suite of products. In short, becoming a full spectrum professional loan officer has never been this important.
Now, me and Joanna, we figured a whole bunch of this stuff out over here, and we're having a lot of fun with it. So we're going to be doing a webinar to help you out with this end of stuff. We're basically going to open our black book up for you. Might end up being a few webinars because there's lots to cover, but we've uncovered the ways through the investor maze. We've made it a game, not a problem, you see, and we've got our connections out there. So if you'd like to be part of it, fill out the information down below and we'll get you dialed in. I'm not giving you a date on this thing, as I have to get all my participant account reps and investors on the same page with the same date. But fill out the information down below and we'll get you guys right where you need to be in the game that you have to play. I hope this helps.